Hi, everybody, and welcome back to Necromancy 101. This week, I figured since last week I sort of waxed poetic about improving your zombies over the course of just the week and their natural lifespan, I thought this week we could expand some more on that and talk about actually enhancing your zombies. Now, if you did a good job of preserving them in the first place, everything that's there should still be there. It shouldn't have rotted away or anything like that. And if you keep on everything repaired, then everything should still be up to date. Now, improving your zombie, that's a little bit more advanced work. And it requires a few extra things, like you're going to have to really read back through the guide. And also, I would suggest getting a copy of Gray's Anatomy so that you know how the body is supposed to work. So that you know if the body, your bone is or joint is bending the wrong way, you know which way it's supposed to go. Some of it's a lot of self-explanatory, but sometimes it really does help, especially if you're working with females whose parts are a little different than men's. If you don't know why female parts are different than male parts, then ask your parents about the birds and the bees. They'll probably be a little embarrassed and explain it to you. Or, just go online and just look up lady bits versus male bits. Stuff like that. Anyway, so, it's really good after a while to really enhance your zombie. Because at first, your zombies, you might have noticed, they'll be hard of speech. Like, they might be like... And after a while, they'll sort of get the grips of what they're trying to say. But if you give them articulation, then they can be more delicate, like, how are you? Stuff like that. Or finer tunes and be able to wax poetic, especially if they're working at full capacity and they'll be able to speak to you and it won't be driving themselves crazy with their lack of ability to speak. Also, it'll give them better control of themselves so they won't like burst through doors all the time. They'll be able to open them and be more subtle. And plus, if you do that, it'll really help build your relationship with your zombies. They'll learn to trust you more, especially if they have trust issues like Sarah kind of still does with me. I've been improving her and letting her get really back on her feet. And she's really appreciated that. And so she's really starting to be nicer, I guess. She's not being as mean to me. Really helps build up all of your zombies' trust in your, powers as a necromancer. And more respect for them means more respect to you. And it's a cycle of trust. Like I said, Gray's Anatomy, read back through the guide. Dr. Von Strauss has some decent tips, but, he doesn't really do that sort of stuff in the guide. Anyway, yeah, that's about it. Like and subscribe.